So faking an orgasm. I'm very interested in this. Go ahead, brother.
Well, most women believe that they were the only ones who ever faked the orgasm. But little do they know,
That's right.
we
That's right.
specialize in fake orgasm, especially when you deal with a woman with again bad pie. You want to make sure after she get done, she feel like you done. Because you really never you can't you gotta either do a takeover in order to get an orgasm, or you just not gonna come. So you gotta fake that orgasm. You gotta act like you did. Yeah, and act like it real good. You gotta play the role. You gotta make the sounds. You gotta
Fantasize. You got to fantasize about other people as well,
yeah.
just like they do.
You got to do
That's
the
right.
same thing you would
Ain't
do
no difference.
if you was having a real one. The only difference is it's a placebo effect. It's fake.
Mm.
Real easy.
Cause I done faked some a few times, man. Not a lot, but I damn sure got some experience where I'm like, man, look, man, let me just get it over with. And act like I'm coming, like yeah, I'm coming. You know what I mean? And then pull out, and I just go to the bathroom or something. You like, you came? Yeah, I
That's how they
did.
do.
Like, I just
Every
want to leave.
bathroom.
You got to go. Either.
That's right.
Go ahead, Sam.
No, no, you said it. Like it definitely gonna be some. I have faked quite a few before, and same thing you said. You're gonna have the sound effects, everything. Jump up, take the little condom off, throw it in the toilet. And let them know, like, yeah. Then, my favorite thing was this. Oh man, I got to go. I've got to go do something. I'm
Uh-huh.
out of
Absolutely.
there.
You,
So
you
so a
yeah.
lot of times, we men have faked them too. Women ain't the only ones who fake them. You know what I'm saying? They're not the only ones who fake them, but that's why this book is so good. I got to keep stressing that because it's gonna teach you how to deal with a lot of this stuff.
And may I add this, dear brother?
Go ahead, brother.
I was thinking about when you and Sam was talking, and the best way people can understand this book is when you actually get the energy from the book, meaning the wisdom, the words. It'll apply to you in different ways than it'll apply to me. It's my experience, but yet it's an experience that's told that when you read it, it'll help you replay your experiences. If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because everybody has different experience of who's their presidential and who's their bad pipe candidate, or who's their presidential pipe candidate and who's their bad pipe candidate, or borderline pipe candidate. So everybody has their own experience. So, you know, each chapter actually you can relate to each chapter in your own way. You'll be able to hear your own voice, your inner voice. Say, yeah, I remember that. Because this really is about a conversation that you have with your best friend, in private. I'm just bringing it to the forefront.
All right. Now, the psychology of disconnection. Please
Mm.
get into that. I know that's a very important one when it comes to a relationship. This person for you can say 5 to 9 to 10 years. Y'all together, but there's a disconnect. Y'all talk, but there's a disconnect. Y'all do family things, but it's still a disconnect. I eat at the same table at dinner at night, but there's still a disconnect. Can you please explain the disconnection on all levels you able to muster?
Okay, well, let me, if I could read a little bit about it,
Go right
it's
ahead.
always better. Um, it says a psychological disconnect person will do anything to get the attention of others because they require an audience so they can perform and gain a fan club. Psychological disconnection can be influenced by disappointment when told the truth about the status of the relationship they have placed themselves in. People with psychological disconnection will be committed to a relationship that is not real, meaning they are the only person in the relationship. They are disconnected from reality. Their psychic tells them you belong to them no matter what and forever. Even though you're not even there in a relationship with them. They place you there. They will create an entire fictional love story and leave the other person out of the details of the story in which they created.
Mm.
There are many Cinemax examples of this disconnect. You know, and when you look from Hazel E and from Love and Hip Hop, Bird,
Yeah.
brother name, Hazel E and the
Yeah.
brother BR, what's his name? Man, what's that brother name?
I know it's Hazel son, but I really don't. I don't watch that shit. So, but I heard the Hazel. I want to get Hazel on here too. Go ahead.
What's that brother name? Burgie. Yeah, but when you look at some of these relationships, this is what you see: a psychological, disconnected relationship. And so this chapter breaks that down in the scandals, even in that type of situation. Yeah.
Okay. All right. John. Sam. Go right ahead, family. To add on. That's it. That's if you was finished. John.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to give you and the brother, some time.
Go ahead, Sam. Unmute yourself, brother.
Hey, now, one thing you can say, right, is ignoring them only ignites the theory. You see, and that furnace, when you ignore them as living, think about it. It makes them just go off when you ignore them.
Absolutely.
Because they hate.
Yeah, no, he said enough right there when he read that. That was a deep passage that you just read, no, I can't even add more to that one right there because that was pretty deep what he just read.
Okay. Yeah, because what you said, I'm listening. I'm like, because they the perception of the mind is everything. You create your reality through your own perception. What you think, you create your own reality within your mind. Other people can make you see what they see because their perception. If you look at things the way they see it and you see it, then you're absolutely looking through the eyes of somebody else.
Yeah.
So perception is everything. So when you said about the female creating this fictional story in their mind, and you're not even being put onto the details that she all put in her brain. So you think in one way, she's feeling this way, and when she bring these type of actions around you, she starts saying certain things or doing certain things, you're like, where is this coming from? Or why did you say that? Or what? It's because she created something that you don't know nothing about. You sense it, you just can't pinpoint it because her ass, or it could be a vice versa situation, didn't pick up. You know what I mean?
And now that's real. Now look, see what people got to understand about psychological disconnection, right? Is this? I'm gonna read this, right? It says when you enter into a relationship with someone, you assume that person will have it all together. You engage in conversations and interactions with the person so that you can get to know the person's personality, morals, thought process, and heart. No one will ever get to know a person totally. However, once their actual self is exposed, you may be in for an awful surprise. There's another level of exposure. This kind is totally different from being the typical crazy. Typical crazy can be managed and sometimes tolerated. But when a person has a psychological disconnection with reality, they are unaware and incapable of knowing what is true and what actually the reality of their fictional life is.
This is good, y'all. This is good. I'm glad this is all getting documented, so this can help somebody who's going through something. And I'm not even gonna lie, man. I seen a post of somebody I will not say their name, but I seen him looking. And my boy, he's my next door neighbor. I seen a post what he put up today. I will not say his name, but much love to you, my boy Pre. You already know, man. Well, I won't say your full name. You're your real government. So if you still there listening, family, you know what I mean? If you still there listening, family, I know this is something that you would like because he just went through something with his shorty that he was with, and they split up. So I hope he's still here listening. Don't say nothing, but if you here, this is good for you. So everything works in mysterious ways. So let's get to 68, and I owe you one. Goddamn it!
We're gonna let Sam start with that one.
69, no, but 68, and I owe you one. What's up? It's on you, John. Let's get it.
On me to start that one.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Well, of course, 68, and I owe you one.